Welcome to Diva's second show of the season. Dear Bernard, I am the writer and director of the production, and I'm just so happy to see everybody here tonight. Just a few reminders. We're going to have 2 exits, so this way and that way. Please refrain from... This way? Please refrain from leaving unless it is an emergency or you have to pee really bad. Let's see what else. Any electronics, if you could silence them or turn them off, that'd be great. A little bit about the show. You could just see that in the director's note, but basically this has been going on. I wrote the entire show during the summer. I had developed it way before then, but this is the first running, version of the show. And then this semester, I've been working since about October with this amazing cast and crew to make it all happen. This is all student-run, student-produced, student-written, student-directed, and I hope you enjoy it.
Pourquoi? Voulez-vous attendre le musée? Attendez. Megan McGuire. Attendez. Emily Abels. Attendez. Stars in the night sky. Are you Americans? It seems so. When I spoke French, you all became so tense. Maybe it's because you thought you were in trouble, or because I'm a mysterious figure appearing out of the dark. Do not be alarmed. I am kind, je le promets. I am Baer, the watchman here at the Guard Museum. I stay here through the night and do my rounds, keep these paintings safe and sound, tuck them in with dreams in their heads, sing them lullabies before they go to bed. Does it get lonely here? Sometimes, but alas, I have such great company, me and all these little creations, and time. Now, why are you here in this museum? To see the art. Wow, that's good. This is a show about art, so why not come along for the ride? A history. The museum was founded by Humphrey Elgar, a kind man with fuzzy hair and a love for teaching. He was a professor at the nearby Université Paris-Sorbonne for the incredibly mindful and exceptionally bold. He was a natural collector of everything plastered, painted, and pointed, a wooer of watercolors, a searcher of still lifes. They filled his home's crannies, countertops, and cabinets, portraits, paintings, assemblages. The art practically gasped for a place to breathe, a home of its own. Mine, Lagarde has been a little gem for quite some time now. Since the years of Marlene Dietrich to the years Edith Piaf groomed and the war had ceased, people looked to art for a new day. In Ulmed, nothing has changed. These 3 pieces, standing here, who knows what their story will have? Everything has a story to tell. But alas, the museum only houses the curator's favorites now. And, there he is. Serge Dupree, 42 years old, a proud Parisian since the day he took his first breath. And the passion for the work he does and the art he does love knows no bounds. I guess you could say it began when he was a wee one, 4 years old, a tiny tot grasping onto his mother's hand through a museum. It was the moment he saw Van Eyck's Ardolfini portrait that his destiny was set.
Was it the starry night The girl with the pearl earring, Warhol soup cans. Bleh. No. The Arnolfini portrait was the start of my love for art. They pushed me to become what I am today. Funny, no? And I'm thankful for it. They are the epitome of what it means to be a quality piece of work.
He's articulate and a little more than specific, but that's Serge. There's no changing a man who lives so confidently. There's beauty in that, no?
Bon matin, monsieur.
Bon matin, Lisette. Do you have the...
Oh, oui, monsieur, of course.
Give it here.
It was the last one left. You are very lucky.
I adore Lorraine's Le Patisserie des Pêches. It is truly a masterpiece of a confection. Attendez.
Oui, monsieur.
Does it have the itty-bitty coconut on top?
Oh, monsieur.
With the itty-bitty glaze?
Yes, it does. Open it up. Smell it. So sweet.
Oh, bravo, Lisette. I can never get there in time to snatch one.
Oh, please leave it to me. I go out to do some errands early in the morning anyway. I have to get fresh bread for the evening, and Lorraine's is the best.
Well, bien. Très bien. Now, on to the real tasks.
Oui, monsieur.
I need many people counted as they're heading in today. As you know, things have been rather slow ever since we got the new Rubens piece, which doesn't make much sense since Baroque work is so prized in the city. Alors, I need in concrete numbers just how many people are coming in today. Is that possible?
Très possible.
Good. Attendez.
Oui, monsieur.
I need organization of the paperwork for the shipment of the Rubens piece. The 3 graces. Without it, it will all be a jumbled, bumbled mess. You do know how it is.
Already done. I stayed at the office an hour after closing yesterday and got it all sorted out. All looked after.
Oui, merci. Oh, but what about the restoration team for the Gothic gargoyles? What about them? They were supposed to be arriving very promptly, and they should be here very soon, are they?
Oui, monsieur, of course. I spoke with them on the phone yesterday. Those goyles will be receiving some serious TLC.
Oh, good. They cannot be neglected. No. They are absolutely priceless.
Well, their stonework is incredible. All right, I'm going to go now.
Oh, one moment. And you are free to fly, but this is extremely paramount.
Oui, monsieur.
Does my mustache look all right?
Always and forever.
I'm serious. I need to keep it looking fresh.
Fresh as France. I'm actually going to go.
Of course. Get to work, Lisette. What am I doing?
Regard the lovely Lisette Durand, beautiful, steadfast, and true. She never stops, not even for an instant. Serge has had many an apprentice prior to Lisette, but none of them could keep up with his many detailed demands. No, her work propels her. She keeps going and is ready to welcome every visitor with a gentle smile and a warm
Bonjour.
or a radiant,
Do you need any assistance?
and she never fails to illuminate.
Oh, monsieur. Do you need any assistance? A pamphlet or some information on this painting?
No. I'm quite all ready. I mean, I'm quite all ready. Thank you.
Oh, Degaré. Let me know if you change your mind. You know, I really do like your glasses.
Well, why, thank you. You're quite nice. They're quite nice. The glasses, they, help me see, you know?
Glasses do that sometimes. But those are very nice. Enjoy.
And Bernard Robinson, he's been visiting the museum for the past 3 days. Look at him. What can you see? An old tweed suit, a weathered composition book. But look closer. There's also intelligence, wit, timelessness, and a need. A need to succeed, a need to discover, and a need to mess up his hair whenever it's looking a little too neat. But observe the way he looks at the art, like he's searching for something, searching for...
Mama, stay trigger!
Oh, Chloe, she is. Pardon, I am so sorry.
Oh, no, that's quite all right. She loves the art. That's really cool.
Oh, she's a ball of energy in this place, and always. Little Bean, why don't we go check out this pretty one over here? Easy, I know you love that cover. What's that cover called?
There!
No, Little Bean, that is like the trees at the park, or the frogs we see hopping around the puddles when it rains. This is blue.
Oh, blue.
Wait, blue, like the sky, or like the dress that you picked out today.
I like blue, say, super pretty.
You look so very pretty, though. Where do you want to go next?
I want to save this one forever.
Oh, but Mama has to
Please keep your little one quiet at all times. This is a museum, not a playground.
Baby, see, Mama doesn't really have a choice. I have to go there so we can come here again and again.
Carole and Chloe Bouchard. They warm my heart every time they walk through those museum doors. They go together like, how do you say, peas and carrots. Yes. Carole, Chloe is a little smarter with life. She is her world. They may not have much, but they have each other.
Tell you what, after I pick you up from daycare, I'll make you your favorite, the sweet one.
The creep.
Hey!
And I'll make them with strawberries and bananas. So yeah?
We must even play.
Well, then we've got to get going. Looks like I'll already be a little late. Say au revoir.
Au revoir. Au revoir, bench. Au revoir, walls. Au revoir, man.
Oh, watch out. Pardon, are you all right, sir? Ma fille, she just likes the world. People. You understand. Let's go, please.
But I want to say goodbye.
Mama's gotta go quick, remember? Oh, yes, please, let's go. Let's go.
And that man over there, no one knows much about him. For years, I've heard no utterance of a name on anybody's lips. Naturally, people have started rumors. Some say he's a retired World War II veteran. Others say he ran the metro for years. Some say he's just sad. No one's sure. But there you have it. That's all the people of this museum at this time. There's no one else in here.
Over here!
Excuse me?
Comment je me suis mangé la gueule?
We took off, you wiped out. But now we've got one of ours.
Fritz and Bosco, two street hooligans who have recently made Serge's life a living.
Hello, you two. I'm just enforcing the rules of the museum and of life in general. Not wanting you to run around acting like idiots should be basic common sense. So I would suggest you...
Chill. It's like the third time, and we didn't touch anything, so no offense, home.
Third time, 50th time, billionth, trillionth time, you should not be in here causing a ruckus. What do I have to do to get through to you two? Speak in rap or something?
Get out of your ass.
Okay, that's it. I am warning you. I will have to do something serious and rash.
Yo, did you hear that? I think he said he has a serious rash.
An infectious one. Serge has a rash, an infectious rash. Serge has a rash, an infectious rash.
I am very clean and healthy. I wash myself daily, 2 times a day, sometimes 3.
You lie.
I will call the police without a tidbit of hesitation.
Ooh, tell me more.
I will reach the point of no return if you don't start acting like normal human beings in 3 seconds. You are pushing me, pushing my buttons.
Oh, are you really gonna call the cops this time? How much would I bet on that one, boss?
You know what, Duty? She's gonna call the fire.
Warning you too.
Excusez-moi, but be very wise to conduct. We will take this to the police if you continue to argue about this. We ask you to leave, and please leave now.
Milady.
All right, you are done.
Oh, sir, stand off.
Your hat, monsieur. Everybody, please feel free to look around. We have a miraculous stained glass collection next door. Nothing to see here.
There's no new art.
I just get so infuriated with those little oafs.
I understand your frustration. I'll look out for them next time. I really should have seen.
No, not a chance. I should be looking out for that sort of thing. It's the most important. I must protect this place. Do you have a head count for today?
Oui, monsieur, of course. Well, including our regulars and those recent visitors to date, those boys, we have 8 people.
Oh.
I would say it's not a busy tourist month, but it is July. When I've worked at some previous galleries around town, it was always a pretty busy time, so it's very strange.
Lisette, this decline in visitors is beginning to be a bit of a problem. I've tried to keep quiet about it, but well, you should know.
No?
I can usually handle a financial stress here, there, but Degaré's been open for 70 years. 70, what a wild thought, and never in its history has revenue been so low. It's worrisome, and it's threatening the livelihood of the museum.
Oh, well, that's impossible. I mean, we're a small museum, but we are mighty. We've lasted. Closing is not an option.
I can take a hit here, a hit there, however, I'm bruised. We're running out of steam.
Not us. We can advertise. More people need to know about Humbergard's tremendous collection. Or maybe,
Is that,
just maybe,
I know where you're going with this.
we can finally bring in some new art. Serge.
No, there was no way I'm letting in any stingy modern art into this place. We keep things classic here and traditional. You know how I feel on this, and I am not budging.
Well?
It's the money. It's a blip in tourism or something. People, when they come to Paris, they want to see the classics.
Well, I guess, but we can...
See, you're smart. You agree. I've tried to do about everything I can to get Degaré back on its feet, but it's not easy to do just that. I love this place. I can't bear to see it wither.
And I love this place too. Truly. I'll do all that I can to help.
I have faith in this place, but we must be prepared for the worst. Whatever is causing this, it's in the records. Forcing to close would be an absolute devastation on the Paris art community.
I used to come to this place when I was a little girl with Maman.
However, I did not mean to stop us from doing our jobs. Hey, we're art people. We work hard. We think hard. However, it doesn't look as though there's much work to be doing right now. Who's that gentleman over there? I've been meaning to talk to him, but I've been distracted enough as it is.
I'm not quite sure. I introduced myself to him earlier and asked if he needed any help, but he said he was fine.
Interesting fellow. Interesting spectacles.
I thought so, right? I mean, he's very...
Jean-Luc Godard. He's been here the past few days. Might as well stay, hopefully. Go see what he's about. Might as well treat our few visitors with the utmost attention.
Exactement.
I'm off to make some calls into town to see if our donors can help out more than they already have. Then I'm going to make some chamomile tea, take an aspirin, and head home. Thank God it's Sunday.
Monsieur, this isn't the end.
Thank you for everything today. Au revoir, Lisette.
Oh. You've been sitting in front of this one for a while. You must be intrigued.
Oh, yes, she's radiant in her form.
Well, I like to think so. I mean, a portrait of Eleanora is said to be one of Humbergard's tremendous collection.
Right, yes. There's just something about her.
Is that so?
Well, paintings like this have always intrigued me.
Oh, what is it about her?
Well, I suppose it's really, well, the first thing that catches my eye about a painting is its composition. I like to look at the first impression of how it was created, like, say, the proportion, colors, lights, lines. I do love the technical, the technicalities of the art.
I'm understanding the way that the artist put the piece together. I mean, a portrait is said to be a life inside a frame.
I suppose so. And this one is particularly striking because, well, look at her. You can tell it took a long time to get her just right. She's... What?
I just can't help but think there might be something more.
To her?
To you. Looking at her.
Well, the details of sapphire, the sparkle in her eye, the stippling technique the artist may have used in her blush is gorgeous in itself, but...
Or maybe, I mean, just maybe.
What?
You just might be in love with her.
What?
With her, the woman in the painting. I mean, you can't take your eyes off her. And when you see a radiant form walking by, a woman that you love, I mean, Can you look away? I'm not so sure.
Well, I don't really think that I'm in love with her.
Oh, well, but you also have so much to say about her. I mean, that's lovers' talk, so there's really only one explanation, and that's love at first sight.
I don't...
A fine guess, no?
Well,
Don't deny it.
okay, I cannot deny she is beautiful.
And?
And I do love her.
See, you even admitted it. Lisette Durand. I'm the curator's assistant here at the museum, so it's only my second week on the job, actually.
I'm Bernard Robinson. Bernard Robinson, and I am quite new here too.
First time at the City of Lights, vacation, family.
I'm alone, yes. I got myself a place to stay on Rue Lucie. It's a small, janky closet of a place, but I don't need much.
Well, that's near Les Moulin Rouge. I mean, very bohemian of you.
Yeah, it's just me and a notepad, that's not it.
So you're a writer?
Yes, we, a critic. If you want to get a bit fancy with it. I was sent here for the summer to write a cover story for the August issue of the magazine I write for. The Mirror, it's semi-popular. It targets a certain crowd, more the artsy-fartsy. Yeah, the magazine's a bit oddball. We're all misfits there.
I think you fit in quite nicely. I mean, Le Mirror is delightful.
You know it?
Bernard, I'm part of the artsy-fartsy crowd, and my mom used to get it in the post a while ago.
Well, that's refreshing that you know it.
Oh, Bernard, well, we're all parts of the artsy-fartsy world here. And here in art fart world, it's a big deal. A cover story is a big deal. That's impressive.
Well, I should have figured you'd heard of it since you worked as an assistant curator, but I wasn't thinking of... I was thinking of her, I suppose.
See, you're in error. I'd love to read your cover story.
Well, first I need to finish it. Or start it. I'm writing about a piece of art that stands out against the rest. Braun, right? Well, I'm on the search, and Lagarde was the first thought.
Well, I think it's a fine place to start. I mean, it's so easy to just start at the Louvre.
Well, I am a critic, so people love me, naturally. Not really. I don't know, I give my opinion, I get to see a lot of beautiful things. Well, there's beautiful things right in front of me. The painting, I mean. Okay, well, I did mean, I guess you're beautiful too, but I was just talking about the painting. And,
I'm understanding. Tell me more. Tell me more.
Anything? Okay, well, sometimes I have to give my take on other art magazines, which can get ugly. Art people are free as a bird or touchy as a splinter. There is no in between. What brought you to Lagarde?
Well, I've been working at some museums around town for about 2 years now. Ma mère, she was an artist herself. Our apartment was always so cluttered. We had to have a portrait on one wall and a vase on the other side table, and mon Dieu, passion is a gift. Art is a gift. So many gifts that life keeps giving. Well, if you ever need any help, I'll always be here for some inspiration or information. I can tell you about Lagarde's legacy or about the life of a young woman in Netherlands based on the wood carvings that we have.
Thank you, Lisette. But I usually work on my own. I don't usually have anyone to get insight from, so...
We, of course.
I just kind of need to boil over things, you know, be a nasty old critic. But thank you, Lisette, very much. Interesting day, huh?
A bit strange, but stranger things have happened.
Really stranger than those two boys?
Les petites choses, Bernard. Little things. I've seen from some that they've seen the art move every now and then.
Oh, spooky.
Well, yeah, it might just be people seeing things. I mean, if you stay at the museum too long, I do suppose you start to feel the art come alive. Do you believe in spooks?
Well, I will keep a watchful eye for any spooks that I can find. You know, I'm also a professional ghost watcher, actually.
Okay. You're fine. Today was Serge and this boy course. It's not always like that.
Oh, I don't mind. However it is. You know, I like your scarf. I don't know, it caught my eye. I thought I'd tell you.
Merci. I got it from a little woman in a little shop in town. I really do like your glasses, though. Will you be here tomorrow? I want to hear what you think of this place.
Yes, and I would love to share, but first I need to get some more inspiration from my love.
Yeah, so much to do. Tomorrow then?
Yes, of course. Au revoir, Lisette.
Goodbye, Durand.
And there you have it, a day in the life of Degaré. Isn't it interesting when people meet? You can search for the people that fit your mold. Even then it gets rather old. And what about the people you meet on a whim, whether it's he, she, or him? Maybe that meeting will make a spark, help you grow. Who knows? Only time will tell. But these three remain here, watching the world go by. They see everything. But do we see everything?
Hello, excuse
Yes.
me. Hi. What's your name again?
Baer.
Okay, Fulbert. I just feel a little, what's the word, Frankie? Intrigued. That's the word. You didn't really go into detail about the art, and, can you do your job? Thank you.
Well, the art talks. Mais bouteilles it is time.
Oh, Apollo! Oh. I will have to stretch after this eternal day. An empty museum and some femos almost bumping my finish clean off.
I completely agree, my dove. Talk about Achilles' heel. I'm gonna need to stretch after this eternal day. Are you doing all right?
Eternity is forever.
Yeah, for never.
I guess we'll just have to be clever. Good morrow.
Ah, noble eternity. You were looking quite wiry today.
Oh, kind. Who are the kind?
Kindness is a fable. He's just trying to kiss up to us. Pitiful.
No, I'm serious. Those moves really bring out your... Have you been working the javelin lately? No. Discs? No, not wrestling. Well, that may be perhaps the best thing to get your physical fitness on.
Oh, pirouettes, my king. You must not forget the pirouettes.
For you, yes. Only the graceful can participate. Sweetness, where did you learn to do that?
Well, I watched the dancers out my window. It is divine having the Paris Ballet next door. Can practice my technique like I used to. Good evening, Eleanora. We were just going over today's happenings in the gallery. We could have been knocked over.
However, they gave quite an entertaining spectacle.
Good evening, Daphne, Apollo. Oh, eternity! Oh, what a day indeed. You could totally see that Serge is in some distress, though. Hopefully going home and getting some rest will help.
Yes, he did look rather out of tune.
Yes, his face blew up scarlet, hot like an apple.
Hellfire.
Chopped tomatoes.
Always so abstract. But really, Eleanora, we could have been knocked over. The visitors today were also peculiar.
There was the mother and child, a small little girl who chortled a little too loud.
Oh, but my rock, she was precious beyond compare, and I quite liked the chortle.
The beauty in all things.
And then there was that man who sits in front of us, and you know, I do believe he is the strangest of characters.
Yes, but we must be kind to his wandering soul.
Yes, we must, and we are. Oh, and then there was that fellow with the hair and the glasses like the Caspian Sea.
Yes.
He intrigued me, though. Greatly. I don't know, he seemed kind.
Well, kind, maybe, but articulate. No.
A little stamp in his voice, but nobody's perfect. He was charming.
Well, we've seen so many visitors at a time here at the gallery that it's really hard to say what's all that peculiar.
Everybody. Look.
What is it, Eleanora?
Do you see them? Not too far away. Right there. What are they?
Strange. Maybe they're apparitions.
Strange apparition shatters in the dark, oh dearest!
Oh, why didn't Fiore sculpt me completely unarmed?
Well, it's because he sculpted me with you instead, handsome.
Oh.
Well, we should give a greeting. Happiness and joy.
Or lash out. Violence and rage.
No. No. Everybody. Hello. Are you here to see the art? My, they're so well made. They're art, all of them.
More art? In here? Well, it can't be.
There's nothing wrong with visitors, whoever they are. My, what beautiful hair. You can probably say that about Botticelli, but you. And you. Why, you look like pure love. Are you watercolor? Or oil?
Eleanora.
Or gouache? Acrylic? No.
Oh, back away. They could harm you.
They're definitely, they're friendly. Just see me.
If you were all masterpieces like us, we have nothing to fear.
Go on.
For you? Well, nobody can resist the beauty of a white rose.
Welcome, masterpieces. You good? Okay. We'll introduce ourselves a little bit. My name is Eleanora, but more commonly known as a portrait of Eleanora in a more formal frame setting. A little bit about me. I was created by Niccolo Barsetti in 1525, which means I am 491 years old. I know. I'm really getting up there.
Oh, but Eleanora, you always look like a vision.
Says the goddess of pure marble.
What? I can't help being made of pure Italian marble. I mean, it's what the king wanted anyway, and he was very particular. I cannot help that.
The Sun King always wanted so much. And I'm so glad he did. Look at what a beautiful creature you are.
Oh, well, I remember hearing at first that Louis wanted furniture. But I mean, how many gold-encrusted diamond tassel chairs can you have?
If you haven't noticed, these two were made for each other, and for the Gardens of Versailles in 1702.
Created by the French architect and sculptor Fiore Dupree. He knew how to please the royals.
Yes. And I'm so glad he decided that sculptures like us were way more tasteful.
You know, the thing I do miss about the palace is the music.
Oh.
The songs they played at the balls and court, they were strong, worthy. And Daphne, you always got a chance to dance at them.
You know, it is so tiresome to be so close and yet so far. I just wish we could get up out of the museum and walk and feel the breeze outside.
Chin up, my life. All is well.
The humans wouldn't understand if they saw us out there.
Well, we never know unless we tried.
The humans stir up frights easily. The guard is a good home, my Daphne.
Yes. No. Oh, wait.
Daphne? And again. Daphne, work.
Look out there. Every day I see metal cubes zooming by on spheres out that window.
Curious enough, I see them too.
Yes.
Automobiles. Junk. Accelerating at extremely fast speeds.
Technology. Zooming. Created. Speedy.
They are the youngest of us all. They know all the new inventions.
Automobiles? See, the museum is safe and sound. We get to see different faces every day. It's a beautiful life.
Well, you do bring up an excellent point, and it is our job. And I guess Lagarde has been kind to us, hasn't it, my flame?
The privacy in here has been quite customary. No rambunctious cherubs or critical court members.
I miss my home. Florence was a sight to see. Oh God, what a city. Always bustling, full of what's next and what's happening. And I got to see it all out of a single paned window in Varsetti's studio.
Home is where the heart is.
Or the hatred.
And with it, can't live without it.
I'm sure you guys miss New York very much. You're the farthest away from home.
Home, home, love, laughter, company.
Arguments start there. Quarrels. Disagreements.
Love. 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 Conquers it all. Your greatest treasure. Forever. Ever.
Again, eternity? Oh, always so abstract with you.
Probably because they're made up of abstract expressionism. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes.
No.
Yourself?
Yes.
Help you out if you want?
Yes.
You see, they were created as 3 pieces of one assemblage by Mr. Bennett Bailey in 1923. What I've gathered over the years is that he was a cold and lonely man. What happened to him? Well, it gets a little bit fuzzy, but everything gets a little bit fuzzy when you're dealing with eternity. They were left as his last masterpiece. But I'm sure he missed you guys. He loved you guys very much.
Always.
Never.
We hope.
I've been a lot of places in my life. First Florence, my home, then to Brussels, which is kind of intimidating, and a short expo in Thailand, but here, you guys are so special to me. Seriously, I couldn't have asked for better friends.
Oh, Eleanora, you flatter us too much.
You truly are the kindest. I'm not sure what we would do without you.
They're kind, right? And alive. Every single thing has a story to tell. Have you ever wondered how Impressionists got their inspiration? They pick their subject and look at it on a surface level, find the shape, the lines, and the look. But in real life, everything happens naturally. There's no picking of subjects. Everything is much more than what meets the eye.
Pas de souci. We were just starting story time. Bonjour, petit Cloe. C'est va?
Bien.
Oh, bien, bien. Go inside for story time. I'll be there soon. And Degaré, I haven't been there in 5-6 years.
Oh yeah, she loves it there, and I love taking her. It's good to be with her in a place she enjoys, you know?
You have such a good girl. You must be so proud.
I am. And the payment for today? 36. But last week it was 13. It went up a little bit. Or
Well, we have more staff now, and we need money to give art supplies and snacks. More kids, more things to give them. It's a cycle. C'est va?
oui, bien. Actually, no. Pardon. Honestly, things have been a little tough lately, being a mom, making it work. I really can't afford this every single week. Is there any way I could keep paying you what I paid before?
I don't know, Carole. I mean, I'm supposed to say no. It's just policy now. Our boss says we can't make any sort of exceptions. You could try talking to her.
No, I understand. Sit down. I'll just figure out another plan for Chloe.
Find artwork that stands out against the rest. Today at Lagarde Museum in Paris, I saw a remarkable piece from 1525. No. Today I saw a beautiful woman in a portrait that I found extreme. Today I met a woman working at the museum who made lovely Converse. That's besides the point. Come on, Bernard. Ideas. Hello?
Bernard, it's me, Patterson.
Mr. Patterson. Hello, wow, this is an unexpected call.
Indeed. How's Parisian life treating you?
Very well, thank you. I'm at my flat right now. I was just sorting through some notes, actually, and, how are you?
Quite well. These are busy days here at the magazine, but my mind's eye became curious, so I wanted to check up on you, wanted to see what French shenanigans you were up to.
Shenanigans, sir? Sir, I could hardly, quite the opposite. I'm working, I'm finding lots of inspiration, I'm just waiting for that perfect piece that jumps out at me.
I know that there are a lot of Renaissance pieces you take a liking to, but people these days, they like things that put them out of their wits. You know what I'm talking about, shock value, shiny bits and all that fluff.
Well, I'm glad I still have a bit of time to do this, because I certainly have been caught up. I have 4 more weeks here.
Yes, well, that's why I was calling. I've been offered the position of editor-in-chief at the Treacle magazine, and long story short, I'm taking it without a second thought. This is where you come in.
Me?
You've been here at the Mirror for almost 3 years, and you've given us some attentive and observant pieces. Frankly, some of our best artistic critiques yet. You've got it, champ.
Well, thank you, sir. But I can certainly help you find someone to take your place. I've spoken to lots of other art writers around Chicago, even London, that would be willing to.
Bernard, where's your head?
Just trying to think of ideas to help you out.
No, I want you.
What?
I want you to be the editor-in-chief here at the Mirror.
Are you wait, editor-in-chief? Are you No, I'm young, Mr. Patterson.
Oh, hell, I don't care what age you are. I don't get why people so get washed up in age. You're the one with the potential. I mean, who else would you think of to hire?
I don't know. Jonah in the Performing Arts Department? I have no idea. I'm just... Wow, you want me.
So humble, Bernard. Toughen up a bit, but not quite yet. Here's the catch. Crank out this summer's cover story, make it absolutely first-rate in 1 week, you've got yourself the job.
1 week? Oh, okay, well, I've got this article all taken care of.
Yes, I sure hope so, because if you come back to the Windy City and it isn't up to snuff... Did you hear that, chap?
Yes, sir, yes, I heard that.
Anyways, I'm off. Oh, sorry, but first, don't disappoint, because if you disappoint me, you'll disappoint yourself. Now, I've got to go. There's a reception for a painting of Bill Murray made of lunch meat. Programming in schools. Anyway, as the French say, au revoir, Bernard.
Au revoir. Fuck, I can't screw this up.
We have to get more of this shit. I swear to God, I don't get one more fucking hit.
Yo, bro, if Richard's in town, if not, forget about it. I'll never deal. I'll just buy.
Yo, I don't deal, I'll buy you my food. I don't give a fuck. Come on, let's go.
Yo, control yourself, man. Jesus.
Alright, so we're going tonight or what?
Terrell, dumb?
Yeah, if we get up high, we can tag some heavens that they never check up high, so we'll never get caught. It says Trey Simple.
Yo, boss, where's your brain, man? I don't know, Decor. I got better things to do than just risk it. You go too far
I
sometimes.
don't go far enough.
Cuss you off.
Bro, some balls in this fucking rhyme.
My mom leaves me home, alright? I'm not some goody two-shoes, you know me, boss, but I got a life. Go with Paul or something.
Yo, getting touchy, trying to make a move. Man, at least have a beer with me. Come on, Melissa and Grace are coming tonight, and you know what that means. Ow, ow!
Means I'm not gonna be there. See ya, boss.
Baby, don't leave me like this. I still love you.
Francesca, let me help
in a mean mood to get cooking.
Oh, Gerald, I know you make a mean ratatouille. Maybe that would calm my nerves.
Kiss.
No, I'm fine. I actually feel a lot better.
Kisses always work on you. I've known you for too long. Man, just know this is about work. See, I know the looks.
I love my job, it's just the museum is imploding on itself. And I feel like I'm not doing enough.
You know that. Stop kidding yourself.
I don't understand why it's happening. We've had the same legendary works in the museum for years.
Well, I'm going to say something, and you're not going to like it, but I'm going to say it anyway because it may have some truth to it.
I'm listening.
The street art in Paris, have you seen it?
It's graffiti on dirty alley walls.
Okay, well, not that specifically, but have you seen the little sculptures that the young people make and sell by the artists we own? You know, the ones with the little cotton balls. I know it's just a tourist jam over there, but have you actually seen them?
It's just, they're trying to make a few extra bucks on useless junk and drugs. Street people don't mean well, honey.
Are you going on to talk or what? Look, all I'm saying is that these bad, no good street artists have tried to make proposals to have their work shown at Lagarde, but you've rejected them every time on the spot. And I get it. You like what you like. You know it's good. Fine. But maybe you could use their perspective. Young people art, Serge. It's hip. People like it. Consider it.
Consider the following. Moncourt, I get that you're trying to help, but that? No. We have perspective at Degaré, a more in-tune perspective that other museums do not. We have art that has value. It's modern and it never. Oh, modern or stingy and nothing after quality belongs in a museum. Let me tell you, it's not splattered paint on bathroom walls in skeezy clubs. Oh.
You know, we used to go to those skeezy clubs.
Lunch. Really?
I'm just saying, it was fun, right?
It was fun, but only because I was with you.
You always loved a good discotheque. Look, I know how passionate you are about keeping the classic works alive. That's one of the reasons I love you so much. But think about what the Guard needs. Something or someone may call you.
I will, but my head throbs. Could you get me another aspirin?
And some ratatouille. You're going to feel so much better after this. I put in a special ingredient.
Huh.
Love.
Or Bluetooth. Bonjour.
Hello, bonjour. I'm Patty Laurie, coordinator, Metropolitan Museum of Art, New York City.
Oh, bonjour, Mademoiselle Laurie.
Yeah, mademoiselle. You know how it is in the city. It's tough out here to find just anything. All the guys want is a gin and tonic and a dame to spend one solid night with. It is a concrete jungle, let me tell you.
Me, I'm sure.
Oh, too personal? Well, my love life aside, I'm calling to inquire about your permanent collection.
Yes, our permanent collection. All three pieces have been in the gallery since the museum's opening. The main thing is that they are, in fact, permanent.
Yes, I've heard about the collection pretty extensively. It's quite impressive. Always make quite the imprint on our museums, even here in NYC.
Why, that's kind.
So, my boss told me to extend an offer to you for the purchase of one of the works.
I'm sorry, mademoiselle, but none of the works are allowed to leave. It's a rule set by the founder.
Is it set in paper that none of the works can leave?
It's just they were the founder's favorites, and they are our most popular pieces.
Yes, well, the Met is starting to make plans for its fall collection, and we'd like to make this a hefty proposition that may change your mind. We've heard about Lagarde. Doesn't seem like it's doing too hot, huh? I'm just being completely and utterly honest. It's from the heart, really.
Where are you hearing this?
Word gets around. We're a big museum. And we'd like to make a little tit-for-tat deal that could save your little place.
That is ridiculous. I don't know what you want, but...
The painting. A portrait of Eleanora. It's a flawless oil-on canvas that would go beautifully in the Met's fall early Renaissance collection.
If anything, she is our most important piece.
And that's why we would give you $4.2 million for it.
What?
Signed, sealed, delivered by us through. And see, we both get something from this. You keep your museum back in shape with the money we so generously give you. And we get another fabulous work to showcase here at the world-famous Met.
I'm shocked. I'm going to have to think this over. Perhaps maybe lie down.
Well, the paperwork to make this official will be sent later this week, but we need to know this evening so we can start to prep for this big switch. Just the procedures of a successful museum.
Okay, I'm sure we can figure something out.
Listen, Serge, can I help you?
Most definitely not.
Serge, you need this. You need us. And this can all be resolved like that. Agree to it. This should be a complete no-brainer. Think of all the possibilities it can open up. You could be bigger than the Louvre!
D'accord.
But I have to tell the head of transfer soon, and my lunch break is at 10.
D'accord, I said d'accord.
Is that a yes? I took French in grade school, so I haven't a clue.
Yes.
I knew it! You will not regret this, Monsieur.
Dupree, Monsieur Serge Dupree.
Well, Monsieur Dupree, this is the beginning of a renaissance for the good. Get it? He's the worst darn jokes. Well, we'll call later this week to notify you about the transfer process. Peachy! Au revoir, Monsieur!
Au revoir.
Roy, I'm home. Roy, wake up.
Don't touch me. What's for dinner?
Beef stew and potatoes.
That's it?
We.
Did you pick up bread? Good. Didn't forget this time.
I only forget because I have a life outside of this house. And I don't forget anymore because you demand fresh bread for every meal.
That's right. Gotta have my healthy French carbs. Oui, oui.
What did you do today? The usual? Nothing?
Watched a Pretty Little French Thing talk on TV. Slept a lot. Waited for you to get home so you could make my dinner.
Anything productive.
What I do requires a lot of attention. That French woman gets me all hot and heavy.
You disgust me.
Take off that dress. You look like a tramp.
You know this is my mother's dress. So for your late wife's sake, I wouldn't be talking about it like that.
You make it look... Well, do a little spin for me. Maybe it'll look better.
Deco, I'm not a dancing girl. You just sit like that like a slob all day. I mean... No.
Then why don't you get out of the house?
Oh, I will get out of the house. As soon as I can, don't worry. I actually like this new job that I have.
And that stupid museum? Nobody cares about that shit anymore.
You don't. But I actually enjoy things that make me think.
Bullshit. You're left with me. You live under my roof. You'll clean the house, do what I need. If not, I'll...
You won't violate me. I won't let you.
I'd like to see you try.
I'd like to see you try. You do nothing but sit like there like a slob, a lump on a log, all day. I've been good to you. I don't know why, but I have. I can't take anything you say to heart.
Well, yeah, right? Try.
Try me.
Fuck, I can't screw this up.
Being alone and doing the mom thing on my own, I really can't afford that every single week.
I got better things to do than just risk it. You go too far sometimes, you know that?
Try me.
I'm shocked. I'll have to think this over. Perhaps maybe lie down.
So many things can change. It only takes an instant.
It's our only hope.
You're a fortunate Eleanor. She is everything.
Well, if we don't part with her, soon all of this may be gone.
Wait, what?
Monsieur, even I know, I'm new here, but even I know that she's more than just a portrait on the wall.
This is the answer to our problems. We were offered a really hefty sum of money. Besides, it's the easiest way.
But is it the best way? I'm truly trying to find solutions. Selling her will not solve all of the museum's problems.
There's no need to find solutions. The Met will get things finalized by the end of the week, and things should turn around instantly.
I don't know. These things don't happen overnight.
We can use all the money to get new early Renaissance pieces. Everybody loves early Renaissance pieces. Visitors will be pouring in.
Serge, Monsieur.
I know exactly what I'm doing. I do.
I love this portrait for God knows how long. It truly hurts me to see this happen.
Oui, but not every child was raised as cultured as you were. Nowadays, you just see them on the little thingies playing the little Pokemans Go. It makes me pout, truly. But new old pieces, that's what people want, as long as it's new.
Do I tell people she's leaving soon?
Don't make a big scene about it, but if they ask, tell them. They deserve to know. Besides, word is getting around.
Oui, monsieur.
I can't bear to see this place wither. I just don't want to see Degaré die out. Je suis désolé.
Oh, Lisette!
Oh,
gosh,
you're
I'm
not.
so sorry.
Oh, well, Sis Lorraine, I'm just happy to see you back here.
It's great to be back. I brought all that I could. I figured I'd really get down to business with the story, and I'd hate to keep you with my clumsiness.
No. Are you here to see your love?
You know, I may actually just be falling in love with her. You've tempted me.
I tempted you?
Well, her image, it sat in my mind all last night. Because of you, she was in my mind.
I'd like to see what you wrote.
Oh, I really haven't made any progress.
Oh, just what you wrote yesterday. I just want to see your notes.
No, don't worry about it. Really, it's nothing.
Oh.
Yeah.
It really is nothing. There's some drawings of croissants and a Loch Ness monster.
Listen, I don't know why I didn't ask you this right when I saw you, but do you have any extra resources around here about the art?
We've some old books galore in my little old brain. Will that do?
Yesterday you seemed so eager.
Too eager.
No. Like you knew so much. And I usually work on my own, as I said, but I want to hear what you think, what you know.
Really, Bernard? J'adore.
Well, I knew my cover story was important, but last night my boss called me and he offered me position of editor-in-chief.
At Le Mirage? Bernard, that's amazing news.
I know.
Bernard, you can do this.
God, I hope so.
Well, I'll show you around this whole place. The history, the stories, the lives, the guard, the man who started it all, and Alora, I don't get to do this very often.
You know, before Lagarde, I've only visited the Louvre, which for a while is where I thought the true art was housed, which is bonkers. It's mad.
I mean, Bernard, yes, they have the Mona Lisa when she has her smile and her eyebrows. I mean, where are they? Like, so what about eyebrows and what they mean? What about real art, like Eleanora? I'll do all that I can to help. We'll be fast friends.
I like that very much.
Bien, allons.
Apollo, what's going on?
I'm not sure. Some sort of a deal.
No, it was pretty clear. Serge is telling me off.
What? No! You can't leave this room. None of us can leave this room. That's why we're in this
off my flowers.
Get off his pedestal.
Please
He
settle
thinks
yourself.
that's
We will figure this out. This is a lack of judgment on a mortal mind.
Permanence is security.
But that doesn't mean that you'll last forever.
Oh, fish sticks.
I don't think Serge understands. I mean, the humans usually don't, but this is my home. I can't leave.
Apollo, do something.
What can we do? I would chisel to have strength in all numbers, but I can't just climb out of my pose in broad daylight to shake some sense into the man.
My life, yes you can, and you will.
My cloud, it's not that simple. Yes, we talk, we live, but in front of them, it's unnatural.
Unnatural. The only thing unnatural's here is what's going on.
And I would think that Serge, of all people, would want to honor Cart's wishes. Guess I'm worth selling.
You have worth! You have value! I am sad. I am sad!
She gets it.
Oh, what to do, oh, what to do.
Serge didn't think so highly of me. And if I leave, I'll never get to see any of you again. Or the fellow with the spectacles.
We will figure this out. We must not go on without a fight.
Eleanora, we are here for you. We will always be.
Easy.
Serge! Okay, everyone get in position. We will talk about the stage.
No! Please! Do not let your little one touch the marble. It can cause yellow staining that is completely unfixable.
No, you'll have to come to work with me tonight.
And then I go back to sleep.
No, you'll come to work with me at night instead.
Why?
Well, you know how Mama goes to the restaurant so we can come here on our time off? She also goes so you can go back to daycare as well.
Oh, therefore,
I promise you'll go back soon. Very soon. But then,
she can.
do you want to go see the blue again?
Dude, that's all. Thank heavens no one else is seeing Degaré fall like this.
Monsieur.
Oh, oui, what is it now?
I am Jacques Lachren, by the order of Luminestar. I'm here to inspect Degaré, to see just how it's doing.
Oui, Serge Dupree, monsieur. I was not aware anyone was coming today.
Exactement. Uninspected inspections are issued to a few museums in the city per year. And fortunately, you've been chosen. This won't take long.
Yes, fortunately. Please, take a look around our marvelous place, our permanent collection.
May I ask when these works arrived exactly?
In 1947, with the museum's opening. These three pieces stay put, right?
Oui, your highlight pieces.
Well, you see, soon it will only be 2 pieces in the permanent collection.
Duh?
The portrait of Eleanora is being sold to the Metropolitan Museum fairly soon. Hopefully sooner rather than later.
So not really permanent now, are they?
We were made an offer we just couldn't refuse.
And what was that, Monsieur Don Corleone?
The Metropolitan is looking for pieces in their new fall collection, and we were just helping a fellow museum out. It's what we do in the art community.
But giving up a piece like that would hardly consider that helpful for you.
We just thought it was a good decision, d'accord? Besides, soon all of NYC will know Eleanor's face.
Just so many visitors in here. I was about to inquire. Rumors have been spreading.
Rumors? What rumors? Where? What rumors? I don't know of any rumors.
Here, there, everywhere, especially here. I've been curious like a cat so that asking around other inspections.
With other museums in Paris?
But on the contrary, other museums are saying Degaré is not as it used to be. Bosco, they have seen an increase in visitors as the year progresses at their museums. Places like Musée Madone, Le Louvre. Would you like to explain?
We are doing just fine here.
May I be frank? By the looks of this gallery, I disagree. This place seems to be rather empty. And to my degree of knowledge, there should have been a 32% increase in visitors since last year.
Well, Legard is special. You don't need to come to the museum every day to know that it's the best there is. We always keep things here traditional, classic, never artificial or modern. I set a rule here, no art after 1950. We prefer to keep things consolidated, thank you very much.
Wait, attendez, no modern art?
Well, besides, every museum has its poopy days, and I don't know why any other museums were saying such things unless they were sending little art spies to sneak around and do the freaky weird.
So then, what type of people come to Legard the most?
Well, we get all sorts of people here. Anyone can try to appreciate our art, but mainly we just get all sorts of hooligans!
Hooligans?
What I meant to say was so many great visitors that I hardly have any time to notice any hooligans in my spot here.
It is really impressive you don't have a problem with any troublemakers. And for all these years, it happens from time to time.
I am fully aware. Get out now! Touch that and I will gut you like a fish. I'm warning you. Don't you dare! Got you! You will now suffer the consequences of a street rat nibbling around a piece of cheese. This place is a big hunk of brie. You will no longer steam around like an inchworm on an apple on that piece of marble, because this place is the apple. And even though Bosco got away like a little street mongoose, I will catch him too, mark my words. Attendez!
Monsieur Dupree, this is out of turn, especially for a Parisian gallery as notable as this one.
Oh, hey, no, let me explain.
Monsieur, please, I'm heading off now. It seems as though you have a whole other slew of problems we need to take care of. Au revoir.
Let me guess. You're gonna call me more names and not actually end up calling the authorities this time, or... Okay.
Explain yourself.
Listen, I was just...
Why are you here today of all days?
Oh, come on, I just tried to explain. Do you have more people at your museum or what?
I want people here, but you two... Oh, no.
You want people here? You need people here. I mean, regard, at least you're trying to bring a little excitement to the place. Make up your mind, dude. Jeez.
People who respect this. I need respectful patrons roaming around.
Listen, I'm just fucking around a little bit.
Who are you to mess around in such a sacred place?
Oh, listen. Bosco is the main instigator of fuckery. Yeah, I know. Shady. And I go along with it, because I mean, like, you know, he's my man.
And if he were to jump off a bridge, would you?
What? No. I mean, actually, yeah, probably. But now I have your attention.
You most certainly do not.
Oh, come on. He was the one who sat me down and started to scold me. Can't we chat like mature adults? I'm here to make a noble proposition.
I'm not touching that. Meet at Rue 42 Lamerson Toulac, 8 p.m. Saturday. I am not taking part in some drug deal of yours.
No drugs involved, actually, but good guess, though.
Why would I go to that place? For all I know, I could get killed.
Oh, come on, have faith. It's only want to find out how to save this place.
This place needs no saving. Besides, what would someone like you know about any of that?
Oh, come on. I just heard you with that inspector guy. These are amazing pieces of art, and you want to give all of it up just for a little extra cash? That shit fades fast. Trust me. You need a real solution. Do you feel?
What do you know about any of this? And besides, you eavesdrop. You don't bamboozle me.
I mean, come on, you don't have to worry about any more of this petty shit.
That sounds like a threat. And why would I listen to some young guy like you who's talking about something in over his head? And I'm not going there. Like I said, I could get killed. I'm not taking part in that.
And like I said before, have faith.
I will call the authorities. Get out.
Now that sounds like a threat to me. If you actually do it this time.
Get out now.
The corner. Be there. Please.
Why?
For you.
Chloe!
Mom, I had to give it to him.
Give him what?
Unfortunate.
Chloe, you can't just run up to strangers like that. I want you safe. Monsieur, don't stray far from me in this place again, okay?
I have to get some things from the back, Bernard. Un moment.
More books? Heavy books?
No, it's okay.
If we're starting with Eleanora, we should probably start by looking at the textures of the paint and analyzing the perspective of the body within the rest of the background landscape.
The paint? Perspective, Bernard, are you crazy?
Maybe. That's quite important information.
Well, it's important to look at, especially as a critic, but we need to start to get to know her as a person.
I am a person, Lisette. What are you talking about?
Emotionally. The passion is in the paint. What the artist felt means so much. We need to get to know her personally. That's my rule of thumb. Or more like rule of heart. We need to get to know her as a friend.
Friends, okay. So where do I begin?
Well, start by saying hello to her. You're lovers. So this should be easy.
Hello.
What do you want to know about her?
Well, I want to know what materials were used in the paint to create such a hazy backdrop.
About her.
Well, it says on her plaque that she was close to Barsetti. But, how close, really? Friends, family, husband and wife?
Curiosity about her past relationships. This book was written fully by Bouchard about all the art he collected.
He said this is a written copy.
Well, yeah, it's the original copy of the book.
Are you joking me?
Well, I mean, we have some rough manuscripts in back, but I thought this would fare all right. Here. Niccolo Barsetti was born in Florence, Italy in 1485 to the mother and father, Helen and Leon Barsetti, and they lived there, and, well, his parents died of typhus in 1495, blah, blah, blah. But then he went to go visit a family friend, a good artist by the name of Gerald di Peranoce.
Oh. It says Peranoce painted portraits of peasants for the town, and that he took Barsetti under his wing as his apprentice. Perhaps we should look deeper into this diary of his.
Yes, keep looking. He gets very candid. If you skip to about here.
Barsetti soon became a skilled painter of portraits, specializing in the peasantry and common people of the town. Duchess Eleanora Peretta caught word of his detailed work and took it upon herself to paint a portrait of him. This was the beginning of an extremely passionate yet short-lived affair with Barsetti and the noblewoman. Hold on. Eleanora and Barsetti were lovers?
This is the thing that you delve deep for, to get to know the people in the painting.
Is this just Gard's account of what he thought the portrait was?
No, Humbert Gard was a man of truth, and truth in all things. He wouldn't have wrote this down on a piece of paper if it was a daydream he had in his head. He memorized the lives of all he kept.
A portrait of Eleanora is considered one of the most tender yet realistic paintings in all Renaissance portraits because of the small details. The pale, dewy blush in her cheeks, the round, precise curves in her face, and the gentle movements in her attire.
It was an act of love.
He said, I had no idea.
I'm just happy you can finally see it too.
And I am terribly glad you've shown me. Here, show me more. I'm really enjoying this with you.
I'm enjoying this too.
So many things can change in an instant. Have you ever seen a lilac tree after a harsh winter? There's so many blossoms. That is not to say that buds will not go through a storm or two. This is where things get a little bit hard. Our story moves on.
Look here, late again. And also, we need you on set for a reunion party coming in any minute now.
Oh, I had to stop at home to pick up something for Chloe.
Hello? Carole, this is too much. Again.
It's a long story. I need to bring her in again. Maybe demain.
You have been late these past few weeks because of your little... Écoute. We have high-paying customer here. I have no time for this.
Give me time. She will not bother anybody. Je promets. Do you want me to explain? Things aren't easy for us right now.
Life's not easy, but there are plenty of people who will show up on the dot to work at this restaurant. If this was so important, you find a way. Just wait till
But we can't do this. We don't always have everything. I don't have everything. I'm trying. That's all I can do. She's all I have. I have to raise my girl. I have to raise...
Mama?
I don't know what to do.
Mama, they saw you touch me. Don't cry, please.
I need you.
Mama, Ella?
Late.
There's potato soup and roast turkey. Get it when you want it.
You get it for me.
You can get it whenever.
You really are pushing it lately, you know that?
Well, maybe you could try to be a little bit more independent. You're capable. Maybe. I'm going to be working a little bit extra this week and next, and so don't expect me to come home and kickstart your day.
Your job is to take care of me. You better do that job, or else...
Or else what? Nothing. You just sit there like a lazy slob all day, and I have an actual job. So I'll see you when I decide to come back.
Are you ready for today's discovery?
Yes, oui.
That's some pretty heavy French there.
Ah, well, a little French here, a little French there. I'm trying my hand at learning.
And it makes me so happy to hear that.
Yeah?
Well, I think you're off to a pretty good start. I read up on yesterday. The two lovers. There's actually a third part to them. Dupree created the third part, a small statue of a cherub, a baby. But he didn't fit it in the actual piece because he thought it took away from the overall mythology of Daphne and Apollo.
So you're saying the baby was like a really nice, beautiful afterthought? Look at the form of the marble, the curvature of it. You can see it'd probably fit right there.
Bernard, you're genius. I've never thought of that. Gorgeous, isn't it?
You can't get enough of that art freak museum.
It's what I love.
Lisette, look. It says Eleanora died shortly after her portrait was made.
I'd say it was a good way to be remembered as a masterpiece.
Of course. Tell me more about her.
What do you want to know?
Absolutely anything. You know so much.
I can tell you about the dead.
Sounds morbid. That's awesome. Not that her death is awesome, but tell me more about it.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
You spend too much damn time over there, rotting your pretty little brain.
You know nothing about what I do.
You don't know what's coming.
Roy? Please.
Eleanora was actually an amazing woman. She was strong-willed. She ignored those who wished to control her. And she wrote with her heart. She was tied down to an arranged marriage with a Medici-type man, but she died before she was to be wed. It's very sad.
History says illness. Pessimists say suicide. I believe she just died of a broken heart.
If she couldn't be with Barsetti, she'd be with no one. She lived on love. Tomorrow, are we doing this again?
Of course. Je suis désolée. I have to get back home. I have to help.
Oh, of course. I was gonna go home and study more on the eternity, but well, maybe later I could
Come over? No, I don't think you should come over.
call you. Is what I meant.
Okay.
Maybe I could call
Yes,
you.
of course.
Tickles.
So, again, see you.
Okay.
Is this visitor you're helping some guy? Because I will be damned if you're with some guy. Won't say anything now? You've been trying to deceive me.
Why do you care so much? Stop it. You're being ridiculous.
Your job is to take care of me.
Deco, I never agreed to that. I'm doing this for me. I won't take any more of this.
That's it. Try me.
Oh, there you all are. I think we all got a little lost in the story. I know I did. Every story needs a break to go on, and it will go on in only an instant.
You can't hit Serge upside the head. That would be the most dishonorable thing for us to do.
It's a lovely dance, Daphne.
When I twirl, my brain gets jumbled, but good ideas do come from time to time.
Hit him! Whack him!
Peace, serenity, spoken word.
Let's meditate on this.
Somebody may come and see you, my Daphne. Why don't you come and sit with me on the pedestal for a little bit?
My Cloe, you have never told me to stop dancing.
Yes, but we must think.
Oh, but my brain. Oh, until I hear footsteps on the cold, clear marble, I will continue dancing.
Oh my God. Eleanor, are you doing all right?
I think so. In light of everything.
Or dark.
Well, what are those?
Oh, nothing. They're just letters that I wish to have sent to the people I'm going to miss. Anyway, I just love watching you guys in your daily routine. I think if I do leave, that's what I'm going to miss the most.
We must think. We must be nimble about this. We need to brainstorm!
Oh, but my brain is already in a typhoon.
You guys, we still have a week to get to the humans. I'm worried, but I'm not really worried. Not yet.
Well, even so, the humans, they just keep moving and moving. Eleanora could be gone before the week is out. Oh, there's so much that we can't do.
You know what? There is nothing we can't do.
Ellie?
Well, what are you on about?
I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. This isn't about what's possible for us anymore. We have to go against the grain.
Serge!
Everyone get in position. This may be my last chance.
Yes. Of course. I understand the legalities of it all. As soon as you get the paperwork to us, 'twill be done.
Not to worry. We have the best people in the business working over here, naturally.
Yes, one more itty-bitty question. The transportation, will we be sending her to you, or will she be sent on a charter like a jet from America? Or something?
Well, we would send a jet to retrieve the portrait. However, since this is all happening so quickly, you find that transportation for the portrait would be the right thing to do.
The right thing, yes. Well, we don't usually sell our pieces at Degaré.
Of course. We would never sell any of our pieces either, unless we really needed it to keep our museum afloat. Something that's never happened in all of our history, so.
Don't do this.
What in Law's name?
Don't do this. Please.
I'm hallucinating.
Please let me do.
Oh, we. The transportation. I'll get it. Plane, boat, whatever.
Oh, heavens! Bosco, are you okay?
That was risky. Has your canvas taken in too much sunlight?
Everybody is useless. This is truly something we can't control. I don't know what to do.
Eleanora, what you did was so brave. I could never do something like that.
Keep going! Perseverance, determination!
Please, keep going.
I just want to enjoy my time with you all while I still can.
Oh, Paula, is this really it?
We must be prepared for the worst. That's all we can do.
Bailey's last known piece of art in 1923. Bailey actually disappeared shortly after creating it. Durand, no one knows really what happened to him. It's very sad. But I'd like to think he just went to some secluded location and continued to make art.
Do you really think so? He was bipolar. He had mental delusions.
Well, it's possible. We should go searching for the mysterious Bailey art.
You think?
Well, what's holding us back? I mean, we could be famous art adventurers. Conquerors of the canvas. Like that movie. National Treasure. But with art.
So, are you saying that I look like Nicolas Cage?
No, Bernard, you don't even have his nose.
Yeah, but I kind of have his droopy eyes. With the receding hairline, I'm not so sure. Lisette?
Oh, I just had to go into the other room. Didn't want to bother anyone.
Oh, so does anyone, live over there with you? Like, family, boyfriend or something?
Just my stepfather.
Oh, I had no idea. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Well, what's he like?
Well, he doesn't really do much or talk to anyone. He just kind of stays.
Why, not an art man?
Not an art man.
Is he nice at least?
He gives me a place to stay.
Oh.
I don't really want to talk about it.
Lisette, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pry like that. Is everything okay? I mean, I know that we're just getting to know each other and all. But...
Yeah, everything's fine, Bernard. Really.
Okay.
I mean, I've loved getting to work with you. We've been working so hard. Thank goodness tomorrow's my day off.
Oh, holy Mosey, look at the time.
Oh my goodness.
And that's my fault, really, that we've gone this long. I just wanted to call to ask about Bennett Bailey, and things just got out of hand, I guess.
No, I mean, we should be proud. That's a record.
Oh, well, I'm a regular night owl. Hoot hoot. So much to do.
Well, happy writing tonight. I'll see you at the museum on Sunday?
Yeah. Hey, Lisette. Are you free tomorrow?
I don't think I have anything planned. Pourquoi?
Well, I wanted to take more pictures of the city for my mother, and I wanted to know if you wanted to come with.
Oui? I'd love to.
Okay. Wow. Great, okay, cool. Cool.
I can show you some amazing places. La Café Culture, the little tea rooms down the Rue du Rivoli.
Yeah, and maybe we could look for those elusive Bennett Bailey pieces along the way.
So it's a date then?
A date? Yeah. You want it to be a date? Sure. Or a date as in, yes, tomorrow is the date we will look around the city together.
Well, it's whatever you see it as, but to me it's a date.
Well, sounds like a date.
Bonne nuit, Bernard.
Bonne nuit, Lisette.
I don't know why I decided to go through with this. I worked so hard my whole life, I become the curator of a fine museum, and then it all goes down the pooper, and I'm left on these alleyways of the city looking for someone to throw me a bone. Mon Dieu, is that a diaper? Well, who goes there? I will scream. I'm warning you, not an itty bitty one, a big one, a loud one, old one, not today, Satan!
It's me.
Pull something like that again, and I will.
Yeah, you'll shit your pants. I know. Come on.
I wasn't going to say that, but I wouldn't rule it out entirely.
Oh, no. You're all told me everything.
Oh, don't listen to me. Besides, where are we?
You'll see.
You offered a solution to Legar's potential problem?
Whoa, hold up. Bring it back a notch. Potential? I think it's pretty obvious that nobody's showing up. It's fine that you need my help. Great UFO.
I'm humoring myself, curious to see what someone like you has to offer.
You wouldn't be here unless you were genuinely interested. You could have just as easily stayed at home drinking chamomile tea and watching Dirty Dancing. Just a guess, though.
Patrick Swayze is a god.
I'm going to help you. There's nobody puts baby in the corner.
Oh, no, please.
I've had the time of my life, and I'll do it all again. I have had the time of my life, and I'll owe it all to you. The core, we're here.
We're where?
My studio.
Your studio, where you, I don't know, DJ the latest hip tracks for the kids, film videos of you and your friends jumping off furniture, yelling, Parker! Whatever.
No, but good guess though. Oh, anyways, we're gone.
It's a bunch of junk and frames and trash.
I made this.
This?
Yeah, oh.
That's not surprising.
Monsieur, it's art. My art. My art studio.
Your art studio. How can you be an artist?
You never even asked me if I was one. Actually, I spend most of my time making art.
Street people like you can't be real artists.
Wait, you never asked me who I am or what I do? You assume.
I do assume my assumptions are usually correct.
Well, you know what? Assume again. Open up your heart for a little, 2 seconds, and try to see from where I'm coming from. You don't care about art because from like the year 1300 or some shit.
That is not true. Art from the Enlightenment, Renaissance, so forth, knew about form, what they were doing. That is classic.
Says you.
Oui, says I.
Well, classic art to me is the art of Jacques Vallée, Banksy, and Blake Lerat. They knew about freedom of form, pushing the boundaries.
They have no idea who they are.
It's because you have no idea what art is outside of your comfortable little bubble. S'il vous plaît, monsieur. Try to understand from where I'm coming from. I'm not asking you to change your opinion, but I am asking you to try to familiarize yourself with things you aren't familiar with. I mean, come on. I put my life out there with what I do. Look at Bennett Bailey, the eternity, right there in your museum.
Bennett Bailey was an unstable man.
Bailey was brilliant. His instability transcended his work. He inspires me because he created something out of what others saw as nothing.
I'm glad he inspires you. That is what classic art is supposed to do, if my point is proven. Once again, modern artists like you have so much to learn, but I'm glad you are seeing the beauty in the greats and applying it.
What? I am great. And my work is great too. And that's why I want you to showcase one of my pieces in your museum.
Oh, that is your grand proposal.
I know it'll work. It's 2016, not 1602. People love things that have edge and tell the truth.
I can't believe I traveled all this way for some silly idea like that. I was a fool to think you'd ever bring a miracle to Degaré.
So you did think I would?
You
thought I had an idea for change, and I did. I have no regrets in that.
I have my opinion.
You know what, I've got my opinion too. And I think it's about time you reevaluate yourself and how you're running things. Look at what you're doing to such a wonderful place. Bouchard inspires so many people, and you're going to get off one of its greatest classical portraits just so you can keep the place running. That's not what Humphrey Gard would have wanted.
I just don't think you see why I believe the sacrifice to be necessary.
No explanation needed. You know your way out, Dupree. I know you're still wanting to get out of this godforsaken fucking trash ever since you got here.
I know you make art, I just can't agree with it.
Leave. Maintenant.
You gonna have to get more food soon? I don't have all day to stay hungry, so hurry up and get out there.
Just because you did that to me doesn't mean I'm afraid of you.
Yeah, we'll try something like that again. You should be afraid.
Monsieur Bernard, I'm so glad to see you.
And I to see you, I brought fromage. Oh,
Do not. Is it reading here? So friend beefs. It goes like this. There.
oh, of course. Gosh, it's starting to rain. Here, give me the cover.
Oh, no, nothing like a Paris rain.
Oh, wow, this rain is so warm compared to Chicago.
Paris keeps things hot.
Oh.
Well, I know Chicago's so cold. Do you mind rain?
Not at all. Where to?
Well, the beauty of this city is in its spontaneity. Walk down the street, you can see anything or anybody. So we walk.
Sounds perfect.
Totally bad. Oh, tell me about your family.
Well, I have a big extended family, but I'm an only child. The lone son of a journalist and a cat veterinarian. One, I do. Her name is Ella.
Oh, darling.
Yeah. My mother actually named her after Ella Fitzgerald. She would always play her records around the house and still does around Christmas.
I love Ella. Bernard, you always seem so old-fashioned.
Yeah, I think I'm quite the old soul, truly. You know, part of me thinks that I was actually born long ago and I've maintained my young, slender physique by critiquing how good other people's art is. Science hasn't proven it yet, but... What?
There's just something about them. I have my favorite as well. From the Rat Pack.
Oh, Sinatra, Sammy.
Oh, Dean Martin.
Ah, I can see you enjoying some Dino, a crooner like him.
He was very small. I don't know, he just knew how to sell it.
Lisette, would you like to dance with me?
We, of course. Well, I do have to thank you for
Thank me.
for being someone I can be myself around. I mean, we're in the city of lights, and look down there, everything's a sparkling diamond. And you're here. What?
Well, I for sure thought we'd find one of those mystery Bennett Bailey pieces, at least in the shrubs over by Notre Dame or in the back of a crepe stand or something.
They want to be a mystery. You're like a feet.
Another hidden talent. Lisette, what is that?
Lorraine, it's just...
Lisette, you're hurt.
I'm afraid.
Don't be. Well, what happened to you?
Bernard, nothing but walls. I asked you about your life because I didn't want to have to tell you about mine.
Lisette, what is going on?
My stepfather. He got angry.
God, ain't. Lisette, just tell me everything.
I told you. Mère, she's a good woman. And when my father died, it was hard. She sacrificed for me every day. She scrounged and saved and...
Lisette, it's okay. It's okay.
She married my stepfather. He was just another American tourist, just wanted another French woman to fool with. Now I'm stuck with him, and I try to fight back. And
You fought back. Lisette, you have to get out of there.
I will, I promise, when I get money, but I don't want to
Stay with me. Stay with me. You cannot stay there. He'll do it again.
You shouldn't.
This is not your fault. This is not your fault.
See, it's all about the precision and the determination to look super cool.
No! Ah, nice mustache. Very Picasso.
How did you get in here?
What? He said he had art. And you need all the help you can get because I am very salty to see Eleanora go, to be perfectly frank.
Why doesn't anyone support my decision?
Your decisions are really bad.
What do you want?
Okay, I figured one last shot wouldn't hurt. And you're in the comfort of your own home, too. I went through my stuff when I found one I think you might like.
I don't have time for silly things under sheets.
How can we get you to genuinely understand I'm trying to help?
I get that you're
The
trying.
cause, Fabian, baby steps. Ready?
Oui. Is it radioactive? It's lit.
Yeah, it's lit. But that's not the point. This is one of the first pieces I created when I was really trying to find out who I wanted to be as an artist. And as an artist, you find inspiration in so many things. I found myself living the streets of Paris, the adventures late at night, and the energy to do whatever the hell you wanted. I was a typical street kid. I'm still one. My childhood wasn't great, you know, but the streets gave me an outlet to freedom. There have been good and bad mistakes. I've done a lot of dumb shit.
Tell me about it.
But like, you learn out there. You know, the graffiti on the metro walls, it makes me happy, and anything that's made me happy, I've kept close.
Well, you should do that.
Wait, you should. So, merci, please. This piece means a lot to me, and I just want you to have a look at it.
Now that light there is that.
No, it's an old light bright piece from the dumpster behind the lanes, yeah.
And you make all the designs and holes and the lights just boop, boop, boop. How do you power this?
Oh, there's a bunch of little batteries in there to keep it going. I want to buy a big one when I get enough money. I really want this piece to last.
You actually have some good compositional skills. You don't just place everything willy-nilly. It's a puzzle. It's good.
Oh, well, this was the piece inspired by Bennett Bailey. The old inspired me to make the new. So, tell me, what do you really think? And be honest, you know. I ain't no sugar in this tea.
I think, as you know, I have a very set way of seeing art's value. But, dear, this is beautiful.
Really?
Really, I've never found a piece of urban street art to be so captivating.
Well, I mean, urban art is full of stories, and I think to truly appreciate it, you have to understand that.
Try it. Oh, well, dear, I've been terrible.
No, you just didn't know what this stuff really meant to people. Like in the olden days, people didn't really understand art unless it was like biblical or some shit.
I didn't even care to know what you were about. Man, I'm sorry.
All's forgiven. It's all good, Om.
Fritz, you gotta help me. Eleanora can't leave. We have to bring her to the museum.
You're joking.
No, I'm not.
I don't know, you can't have changed your heart that quick, Om. I mean, maybe I'm ready, maybe not. I don't fucking know.
No, we need this now.
Alright, maybe I get some of my buddies to make some moves and do some cool shit. Is that right?
That's rad.
Hell yeah.
Listen, I've tried and I can't. There's no way for me to stop entirely. I'm so tired. I'm not fit to be a father. Je t'adore, Carole.
You're sad.
Get away from me.
I'm sad too, you know.
If you don't back away now, I'll scream. Yell fire at the top of my lungs so everyone can hear.
I know you're scared of me.
I'm not scared, just not in a good place.
You think I'm strange, and it's understandable.
I don't know you.
Precisely. May I sit there? I'm not going to hurt you. If I try anything, you can scream, because then I'm done for. I can't move very fast. I see you with your little one so happy in the musée. Where is she?
I'm not telling you that.
I don't really need to know. I'm here if you want to talk.
You never talk. Anytime I see you, a stranger in the museum, anytime my daughter runs up to you and you're here, I need to talk. No mess.
I had a loved ones, you know. I know your sorrow.
How?
There. I can see so much. I've looked in a mirror before. Ton visage.
Je ne comprends pas.
Life is never so simple.
I am scared. Not of you, but for my girl. It's so dark out. How did you know who I was?
I heard a woman crying in the streets. I got closer and I recognized you.
She loves collecting flowers from the park, especially those. She's just curious.
She was meaningful to me.
Why?
Your daughter showed me the first bit of compassion I'd received in years. I'm a silent man. I live a silent life. The musée calms me. I don't need to talk my life up. It's not that interesting. But I'm here if you need to talk.
Can I hear about you? I'm sorry I was so cruel before.
You weren't cruel. You were careful. Let's see. I began in 1948. The war had just ended. Life was finally getting back into swing in Kreiger. My father and I owned a flower shop together. My great-great-grandfather owned it before, my grandfather before then my father. It was decided that I would deal with flowers too. You made so many people happy. I was 17 at the time. I was learning, I was tending. My brilliant father had such a keen eye for the world's little living things. Life was routine, but this day was no ordinary one.
You met someone.
Her name was Jacqueline. Oh, she hit me like a thunderbolt, but it's what I needed. Her eyes were like hot embers rubbing against cool white sand. Oh, I'll never forget. I was just sprung out of my steps. I was regular jitterbug. Small, thin, stemmish looking fellow with nothing but dreams of flowers. My heart did such a flip. It would have won gold in the 1948 Summer Olympics. I never had a chance to be the Casanova I wanted to be until then.
Hello.
She was from America. My English was on the shaky side, but I had to try for her, even if it meant being the biggest fool in Paris. I gave her marigolds. Our romance blossomed. Day by day, I deliver flowers to her doorstep. She was not allowed to go at night, so I'd take her to Les Gare during the day. She basked. I remember every word, every sigh, every smile. But the summer days ran dry. I'd still deliver flowers day and night, but then she was gone. Left the city without a trace. Was it something I did? Was it something I said? Should I have never gone to say hello? It plagues me, even for a man near his end. She did leave a letter, though.
A letter. L'adresse. Did you speak to her again?
Louisville, Kentucky. I sent letters, but I never heard again.
Oh.
I miss her so much. I wonder if she's even on this earth anymore. I should have told her I loved her.
You were young. Perhaps you didn't want to say I love you too fast.
It's a terrifying phrase, but it's the most meaningful.
Wherever she is, she knows.
I still keep the flower shop on my own. I know it's what she would have wanted. Quaint, little glass trinkets in the window. I've survived. Some loves, though lost, are worth surviving for.
I miss my husband terribly. I always thought he'd be the best for Chloe and I. Perhaps I was just blinding myself, but he was an alcoholic, raging. I was numb to the fact that he'd never changed. He left without a trace, and
It's not your fault. You must know that.
why do these things happen?
You can always wonder why something never happened or why this could have happened, but sometimes we just can't do it all. I was too poor to search for my love. Whatever has been, is, and we go on. I don't need pity.
There's no pity for you. If anything, you're strong.
No.
It's in there, in your heart. I try to be like that. It's tough, but we go on.
You're capable of it. I can see it.
Where are you going?
Home. I must go home.
Oh,
Perhaps I'll see you and your little flower again. The gallery seems to bring us together.
oui.
Well, this is it. Never thought this room would feel so... Maybe you can see that there's more to art than meets the eye. We have feelings. We have homes, you know? But life is unexpected even for us, it seems. I've been trying to cope the best way I can, and the letters are
See, I've been trying to write one for Bernard. See, paintings can love too, and Can I read what I've written? Dear Bernard, let me begin by saying I don't know exactly how this will get to you, or if it ever will. It will be near impossible to figure out the French mailing system my way. So, your name is Bernard Robinson, or at least that's what it says in your composition notebook. Every day I see you sitting on that bench across from me, and I can't help but notice your strong features, your wavy hair, your eyes-piercing gray, your suit of lovely old cloth, and your spectacles, which charms me, of course. You look at me differently than all the others do that come to the museum day in and day out, and I believe this is what put my heart in a tangle. Tell me if that sounds too... Anyway. I can't actually talk to you, because you'd freak, but I just have to say that I've grown very fond of you, and I can't send this to him. No, I mean, there's no reason. He has Lisette now, and I'm the way I am, just painting on the wall. My God, it's hard to stand so still.
And so our stories have unfolded. But what about the ends? The final moments?
Where the hell have you been?
Sir!
Who is this?
I'm Bernard.
What kind of a name is that? Is this the guy you've been fooling around with? I don't know where the hell you've been, but you better get inside and fix up the house right now.
Don't say that to her.
What did you say? I'll say what I want. You don't tell me what to do. Why the hell are you even here? Get out!
There's no need to question. Lisette is leaving with me.
Not on my watch. She has to stay here.
No, she doesn't. She doesn't, sir. You're wrong, sir.
This is her home, and she
You
has to
are
stay.
wrong. No. Her home. Sir, her home. Lisette has told me, and this is not a home. And Lisette is worth everything. And I don't know what you think she is, but I am not leaving until Lisette gets all of her things.
You came here to defend her? You're crazy.
Lisette is strong, but what you did to her, despicable. You should be in... You will never hurt her again.
Who are you to come here and tell me what I do with her?
Apollo, my cloud, my love, my joy.
Well, what's wrong? My cloud, my angel, my star?
Lord.
My, it's beautiful.
It's like flames. How lovely.
It's here.
Eleanora, come quick.
You aren't.
Monsieur Dupree, did you receive the papers?
Oh, I got the papers.
Oh, okay, great. Monsieur Dupree, what was that?
The deal is off, you itty-bitty crazy woman. I found out how a real museum should run, and it is not like that. Eleanora is ours, and always will be.
But you can't back out of this deal!
Was it in the papers? Was it official? No. We have a better plan, something a little more modern, so I would suggest you look elsewhere for your fall collection. And maybe, I don't know, find out how a real museum should be running.
And how much you know about that?
Real museums run on love, Mademoiselle Lord.
Bonjour.
Bonjour, petit poulet.
For you.
Oh, this is beautiful. Who made this?
Chloe did. I did.
This is one of the best bouquets I've seen in a while. You know, I could use you two down at the flower shop. A little extra help with the company.
Fritz, all the people, it's working.
Hell yeah.
Hey, I'm really proud of you. Well, I'm sorry for calling you a shitty when I was mad at you.
I am a shitty old, just a little bit. I wear it well.
Go on.
What?
All the people, they're asking so many questions. Go answer them, artist to patron.
Monsieur, I have a question.
This place is so busy.
Yes, it is. Is this the Lagarde that I've been missing?
This is the Lagarde we've all been missing.
So,
So,
I got the call.
the call.
The call! My cover story blew the top off the Chicago art scene, and I got the position.
Bernard, that's incredible news!
I didn't take it, though.
What? Pourquoi?
There's too many important things here. I thought I may start my own publication.
Your dreams and the opportunity there. Are you telling me you're giving it all away?
I love too many things here. I love... You know, we forgot to faire la bise.
Oh. What about Eleanora?
Eleanora? I'll always love her. I'll never fail to gaze at her because we know her better now. She showed us so much. I just wish she knew how much she meant to us. It's addressed to me. Dear Bernard.
I'm sorry, I just lost it on my delay.